Okay, so this is going to be my short assignment for short assignment number 3, and I'm going to answer question number 3, which is which of the movies that we have watched in this section provides the most accurate representation of the relationship between self and society? And I'm going to say that It's a Wonderful Life provides the best example. And the reason I say that is because it seems to be the most realistic. This is a man who has dreams and ambitions, and he wants to act upon them, and through some unseen circumstances, they change, and he has to go about living, pretty much in essence, a normal life versus what he wanted to do. And at the end of that, you see it all come full circle, and how if he wasn't there, what really got affected. So I think that's the best representation. I think some of the worst representations are The Road and There Will Be Blood, because they are too far on the extremes. One is there is no society left, and it's only, kill or be killed kind of thing. And with There Will Be Blood, it was just too it was too hard. Like, it was just too hard to find it, because this man, he's selfish, he's ignorant, he's just complete abomination, and he doesn't care about anything really. He wants his money, and he wants to do it his way, and however he acts is his own doing. So I think in that case, because the way he did it, he pushed society away, versus where The Road, there is no society. And then with Revolutionary Road, they had a dream, and they were going to act upon it, and then he made up his mind he wanted to stay instead. And she kept saying, like, oh, she doesn't want to be what society is, and that was stifling her. I don't really see it in that movie very much, because that seems to be the typical, and that's what life is. And I didn't see like society was holding her back. I mean, it wasn't like she had a full-time job, she was committed to it. I mean, she was a wife, she stayed at home kind of thing. So I didn't see what was holding her back from that. And then, like I said, I believe that It's a Wonderful Life is absolutely the greatest representation of self and society, how they could stifle each other. Because he sees what happens, and what would happen, or how life would be if he never was around. I think that's a big part of the movie, because it shows you what society is when you're there, and what it's not when you're not there, and how much you can actually impact it. So I think that's the best representation of that whole system. And The Social Network and Into the Wild. With Into the Wild, he was pushing society away. It wasn't holding him back in a way. He went and he did what he wanted to do, and he freely chose to be away from society. And Social Network, he took society to a whole new level, because society was there, he was already in it, and then he created Facebook and became this second society, of an online society. So he wasn't held back from that, and it didn't keep him from doing anything or anything like that. Like, he created his own little entity, and the rest of society went with it. They all bought into it. So I definitely believe that It's a Wonderful Life is by far the best representation of what self and society is.